Get married to everybody. Back on here with another vlog. Didn't go live yesterday. Cause Daddy saw the post. And he took her back to normal house, the ex-girlfriend, to stay over there while he go out of town. He felt that, I guess he feel like that hurts me because I say something about it, but I don't say nothing about it because it hurt me. I'm saying something about it because, nigga, you look stupid. Just taking her over to your ex-girlfriend house, still trying to make me jealous, mad, and upset. But you tell the court, you tell your friend, you tell your family, I don't love her. I don't want to be with her. Everything you doing is saying that you still love me, you're bitter. You're being a bitter bitch. Stop being a bitter bitch and be a better bitch. Because I'm being a better bitch. I think I read a post on Facebook where they say, we used to have beautiful women and hardworking men, and now we got beautiful men and hardworking women. Y'all excuse me because my voice is a little raspy. See, that's why I can't be doing all this yelling and going back and forth. But see, it's people that saw my live, and it's funny, because really all of my family, you saw my live, and then immediately, y'all got my phone number. You start going in my inbox. You okay? I'm just concerned. I'm just asking because I care. I'm fine. How would you feel if you went through half of the shit that I went through? When I spoke in that live, I was speaking from passion. I was speaking with a lot of emotion, which I'm entitled to because that's my child. I have one son, one daughter. 26 and 14, soon to be 15 in September. If you've been on my Facebook page or been in my life, then you know my daughter is always with me 24/7, 365. I pick up my car keys, that's her signal. Get your shoes, let's go. Even at times when she can't go, I have to take her to work with me. She done grabbed her shoes. Mom, I'm going with you. She's had a real bad separation anxiety, which is, to other people, it would make her look like a mama's girl. But really, it wasn't a mama's girl. She had separation anxiety because of the crap that she had to go through over at her dad's house. That I've been having to put together since she was a little girl. So imagine having your child coming to you trying to tell you something, but don't know really how to tell you because she's not exposed to it on my side, so she didn't know what it was called and she didn't know what it was. And she wasn't watching it on TV. But they went to DCL when the first report was made by me, because as I said, the first one was made by her doctor because that's why I took her. I didn't even want to call DCF because I just didn't feel like they was going to do their job, and they didn't. They didn't even do an investigation on what happened with my child. So I took her to the doctor, and the doctor examined her down there and questioned her and all of this. She said, oh my God, I got to call and report this. Okay. DCF never called her. So when I'm speaking in my live, I'm also speaking about the injustices in the system that me and my child experienced. That a lot of people didn't know what's going on for 12 years, because what you saw on my Facebook page was a happy life, happy wife, married to myself, me and my kids. That's it. That's why they say don't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what nobody going through. Everybody don't show it. Everybody don't break down. Sometimes it build people up like it built me up. Get on your grind. Get another degree. Get a better job. All these things. Besides, chase them in the court. Behind child support. I really shouldn't have to have a court grant me child support. But that's just how it is. Some people got to be put on child support. Went to this man, when we broke up, look, pay me this a month. Really, I was only asking for $5 to $7 a month. Pay me that a month. And that was because I wanted to put her in private school. We good. We ain't got to go to court. We ain't got to do none of that. As soon as I hit her with a dollar amount, he thought he was going to be slick. I'll run to the court and I'll file the papers on you. Because you think you finna get my money. No, these white people finna get it to me now. Which is what he found out. Then when he got hit with the amount, because he told me, you're only going to get $200 a month. Well, it was way more than $200 a month. Now he bitter. Never saw it as he's taking care of his child. Took my daughter, put her in private school. With the money. I was paying for her private school. It didn't pay my bills. It didn't buy no clothes. It didn't buy no shoes. I didn't complain. I didn't ask for nothing else. Everything else I went out and got it on my own. Or my mama bought it. Or my brother bought it. Because they was always buying her stuff. Because that's just the type of kid she is. She get in everybody's life. Everybody fall in love with her. Everybody want to do something for her. So a lot of stuff that she got, I didn't even have to buy that either. She had a godmama. Bought her a lot of stuff. Anybody that came to my house could tell you she had a whole room dedicated to her toys and whatever else. Whole back room of the house that I bought. Her birthday, Christmas come around, you know what Dad say? And he still do it to this day. Oh, the stove is out of such and such. We're going to get your birthday gift later. She was never able to get a birthday gift or Christmas gift on Christmas Day, or birthday week, Christmas week. Everything had to be a month or two later. Because at Christmas time, the stoves ran out, and I was going to get you this, and I was going to get you that. But the other kids got their stuff. Jody, the non-kid, got her stuff. But my baby don't have her stuff. He came to pick her up in 2020. Still ain't bought her nothing. He go out of town, he leave it with everybody. He go out of town every week. He only been in town because he know I'm in town. You'll see in the video where I popped up in Florida, unannounced, and I go to that house and only my daughter come to the door because he didn't know I was coming. He didn't know she was in contact with me, tell me she home by herself. He didn't have no clue that I told her on the phone that we about to put this car on the road. He didn't have no clue. So he ain't home. He out of town, he doing whatever. She got to fend for herself like she grown. She hit me in Atlanta one time. Somebody's knocking on the door. Say she couldn't call her dad because the internet was offline and something. But some man was at the door. And she said, Mom, I can't see him on the Ring camera because the Ring camera not on. I said, well, then you ain't opening the house door because I'm not down there. Again, she was home alone. No way to call her dad. If you love your child, why would you leave her in the house in that type of a situation? And see, he has a Ring cam, but here's the thing. He's so rich, let him tell her, I don't even have to work. I could be traveling the world. All of that's all he ever say. But you don't pay your Ring cam bill. Your Ring cam don't work. Y'all want to know why he get mad when I go to his door? Because I'm lawfully petty. I really am. Since we're going to be petty, I'm just going to be lawfully petty. I'm not going to break the law. Because he ain't worth it. I don't need to do that. I have my daughter's love. I have my daughter's heart. She know who the parent is. But he mad because when I come to the door, I will not press the Ring camera button. I'm not. Real hard and forceful. He don't like that. That's what doors are made for, right? You knock on them. I'm going to knock that door. I don't want to see you. I'm not here for your son, your daughter. None of that, baby. And 99% of the time, my daughter answers the door. You see in one of the last videos, the last video, he came to the door. Yeah, can I help you? Look at me up and down. What you looking me up and down for? We ain't going now. This ain't that type of time. I thought you don't love me. So if you don't love somebody, you don't. What you doing that for? Why your eyes dancing? Look here. Hey. Over here, Overheater. Over here. Here. We're here. Don't go down here. Here. But it's an I don't love y'all. Baby. Your baby mama at 49 years old. I know you looking. I know you looking, baby. I know. 49. Should be 50. Nobody ever tell me I look my age. So I know what your problem is. I know why you're bitter. I know why you're resentful. I know why you're vexed. Every one of your exes will chase you down. All them little old, crabby, patty, coochie women, Jamaican women, that just keep following you down like you God's gift. Like my daughter said, oh, I saw his ex-wife, Tanisha, she texted me his phone and says, I don't know why, but I'm missing you. Go look in the courthouse and see how long they've been divorced and why they got divorced. It ended up with a domestic violence situation where somebody went to jail over there at 1189 Northwest 44th Avenue. We're going to make that avenue, that address famous. Somebody went to jail over there. Nah, I ain't crazy. Now let me tell you about Tanisha. See, when these child abuse and sexual abuse allegations came about, it was confusing. Because when I was asking my baby, the person that she was telling me was doing was not who I was expecting. I expected her to say a man in the beginning. She kept saying, no, mommy. Tanisha doing it. Tanisha? Oh, Tanisha do it. Is she changing your diaper? Yeah. And then she make me lay on the bed and I have to open my leg. Wait. Remember, this is a 2 to 3-year-old saying this. I ain't got no man at home. What she know about opening legs? Ain't nobody home with me, her and her brother. And ain't nobody here opening no legs. And her grandma, ain't nobody here opening legs like that. How you know about opening legs? You know kids. Well, mama. So and. And she touched me really hard. Down there. She love to do that. Where's down there, baby? Down. Keep going closer like. Do you see it? Really? She probably just was wiping you up. No, mommy. This is 2, 3. No, mommy. No. It doesn't feel like when you, a granny, Buck helps me. Don't. And this is the look on her face. As a parent, what would you think? How would you feel? But I never came to Facebook and went crazy. So you think I'm crazy now because I'm talking about it? You think I'm crazy now because I changed my voice and I look crazy? You think I was crazy because I was sitting in that car looking like that sweating? I'm in Florida, it's hot. I ain't used to this heat no more. That's why I was sweating. I raised my voice because I was in front of the house with the same freaking demon who caused all this because I wanted him to hear it. It had nothing about being crazy. Why black people always gotta say that? But when you think somebody crazy, you don't come at them in all kind of crazy ways. Because you're going to get a crazy response. Then you're going to really think they crazy. Call that person. Text that person personally. Hey, let's go have a drink. Let's have dinner. I called you just to pray. But there's so many people that keep making the blanket statements. And they family. This the thing about it. None of my friends have done this, but this family. I don't know what transpired between y'all. I don't know what happened. I don't know the story. If every time, and listen when I say every time you talk to somebody and they make that statement, would you think, this motherfucker trying to find out the business? Didn't I just make the intro video and say it? If you need to know the whole backdrop, you gotta have a whole bunch of questions answered. We gotta have a whole big debate on whether I'm religious, spiritual, praying to God, following God's steps and all of that. Versing on the law, keep going. What's wrong with you? If I'm crazy, unfriend me. Because I promise, from this day on, if you come at me in any type of crazy way, like you concerned like that and I got mental issues, I'm blocking you. I don't care if you grandma. I don't care if you auntie. I don't care if you uncle. I don't care if you cousin. I don't care if you nephew. I don't care what your title is. You're getting blocked off my page. I said support the cause or keep scrolling. You don't have to stop here and watch. You don't have to stop here and get in the comments and debate or text my phone with the craziness. Because this been going on for 2 years. And if I go on this here phone, ain't now one of y'all checked on me on a monthly basis and say, hey sis, hey cuz, hey fam, I know you been going through it. What's going on? Because I know you crazy about baby girl, this, that, and third. But if y'all have saw me on the news, y'all have been on the news and felt, oh, she never let us know. Bitch, you ain't never tried to reach out to me and say nothing. I did this by myself. So you get on here with your fake concern, and I can see in 2 years I ain't heard from you, but now you want to say something because I'm on here making live videos and putting some stuff out here. Well, it's time to put it out here. Because behind closed doors, I've been fighting DCL. I've been fighting several police departments, including BSO. Whatever my child was that she came back from with him, complaining about her private part, that's what we're going to make a police report. But y'all didn't know about that, because see, I didn't bring that to the book. Some of it I did, and it was subliminal. A lot of people, oh, she crazy. Back to the same thing. Keep scrolling. It's not for you, keep scrolling. You don't know what a person intend on that mean that post wasn't for you. Everybody need to go down, everybody feed and figure out if a post is about them. You ain't got no life like that. I see people post all type of crazy stuff, talking all out their head. It's for somebody, but it ain't for me. Raise your hand, come in my comments. If I came on your post by every little thing you posted and going on in your personal life or otherwise. Girl, boy, you should. I don't do that. It ain't for me. Keep scrolling. I don't know who they put that for, but that's interesting. Y'all don't know how to do that. Because I need to know what happened. Girl, what happened? Huh? Her baby daddy going through it? It's gossip mode now. I don't do that. I don't do that no more. I just told y'all in the intro video, ain't nobody perfect. If you think your life was perfect, I'll be the one to dissect it for you. I'll read, baby. But I ain't on here to do that either. This about my daughter. This about what my child going through. No child should have to go through this, especially from a parent. That's what has hurted me throughout this whole situation. It's a parent. He used to take her around so many people and tell her fake names. Sometimes we'll be driving in the car. That's so-and-so house. No, it's not. His name, Toby. My father told, girl, he lying. I met him before. His name. Why did he need to keep us so confused all her life? There's times he had his days to pick her up. He'd pick her up and take her straight to this pedophile house that sexual abused her. Because you know what Daddy said? Oh, she loves going over there playing with his son, Matthew. Okay, let me tell you the story about Matthew. Matthew is Garfield Crook's son. So one day, came back from Her daddy. Well, Matthew House. Her daddy Matthew House. Her daddy cousin, Uncle Daddy Matthew House. See, I say stupid stuff like that. I ain't crazy. I'm being facetious. If you know me, you know me. But anyway, I talk in cloud streams. Again, this is something that's still in the court. So I'm going to tell what I want to tell, how I want to tell it. If you don't get it, keep scrolling. It ain't for you to get. Because there's somebody out there that's going to get it. Just like it was somebody out there that drew me in the messages. God said, go in the message. When I go on Facebook, I always keep account on what the message is. If I know I had 20 messages in there 2 years ago, the motherfucking 20 messages going to stay in there. So I jump up 22. Put a post. Man, look, stop going to my inbox. Even when I put that post in my head, I was thinking, if somebody's really serious, or really trying to get at me, they'll keep trying to come at me. Right? They'll find a way. That was my thinking. And when they do, they're going to pique my interest and say, hey, why are they trying to get at me so hard? Let me just see. Because I got a block button, and it doesn't matter to me in the end. I be talking all crazy, but, don't matter to me. I just don't like to entertain people in very many things because people don't understand me. I'm very direct. I'm very straight up and to the point. I'm going to tell you something going to hurt your feelings because I don't know how to make it pretty. That's just me. So if you've been around me and you know me, that's how I am. So if you ask me something, the truth might blurt out and you might not like it. You be like, did she say? Yeah, I said, I'm sorry. I apologize, baby. I didn't mean to say that. I don't believe in sugarcoating nothing. I just say it. If I want to ask something, I just ask. Hey, why your butt look like that? I'm going to ask. That's just how I am. It ain't no offense. That's how Kia is. So when you come at me, no matter what it is you want to know, I don't have a select few people in my life that know this. Ask me straight up. I wear my big girl panties every day. I used to have people around where I stay say, hey, can I ask you something? I ain't sure if I can ask you. Boy, if you don't, man, ask me. Man, I don't know if I should ask you. But I wanted to ask you if you was gay. No, I ain't no motherfucking gay. I'm rough as hell. I'm a tomboy. I'm athletic. I'm very much a woman. Them 2 kids I made in there, I know what I did to make them. I had fun, too. Not with the other ones. With the right one. I had fun. But anyway. But yeah, ask me straight up. I'm not finna cuss you out over that. I'm not offended over that. Because you probably saw that I went natural, keep my hair cut. And you don't know that all my life in school, I had long hair, pretty hair. It was so thick. Tired of that. It's thick. It's hot. My head is hot. All right? And number 2, I have psoriasis in my head, so I have to keep it cut. All right? But y'all need to know people's personal information for you to understand. Stop doing that. It's not your damn business. You ain't got to know shit. You don't like me like I am? Guess what? Keep scrolling. Keep it moving. I'm over there to the left. To the left, to the left. I don't need you. Because I ain't got no problem with how I look. Cut my own hair most of the time. Dye my own hair. I don't care. You don't know what somebody else going through. And you don't have to know. Accept people for people. Either you dare because you genuinely like that person or like something about that person. But you don't got to know that person's whole history. Wonder why she do that. Wonder why she keep her hair cut. She used to have long hair. Why do we do that, black people? Because it's only black people. And then your family beat the people in the streets doing it. Why you need to know? Don't nobody got to explain nothing to you. But see, when I made that intro video, gotta have my morning coffee. That was for my family. Because they some of the most hypocritical, judgmental, evil, jealous. Oh, you don't want me to get into that. People you could ever want to know. That's why they all got X'd off my Facebook page. I learned they wasn't in my life to support me. They wasn't in my life to love me. They was in my life for other reasons. We ain't gonna go into that. But the video was for them. Because see, my family be the ones that... Hey girl, you know, she should have went through that. Girl, you wasn't no motherfucking good when she met him. Like, why she got on the phone? I don't even know why she even laid down with him and had a baby. Girl, but let me tell you what else he did. That ain't all he did. Now, see, she ain't told it. See, I'm gonna tell you because I grew up around her. I was here. I seen it. Girl, he did this. Girl, yes, he did. Then they come back and smile at me. Hey, girl, how you doing? Everything all right with you and the baby? Now, I guess when I heard it from so-and-so, I was supposed to believe that so-and-so in his line, but so-and-so had a lot of information that so-and-so didn't have before when I saw so-and-so. And then so-and-so said, girl, I saw your cousin or your auntie or your uncle or your grandma. And they told me such and such. And me, the person I am, when I first come around, I don't even tell you what I know. I want to see how you gonna act. I'm always a quiet nature person because I read people. See these eyes? They read. So I go around and I sit. And they trying to get information. Girl, such. Don't know, I know they been on the phone with such. Girl, how can y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? And then I get quiet. I don't answer. Yep, we fine. Short answer. Guess who's gonna be the first person to notice? The motherfucking gospel. She came around here, she ain't hardly want to talk. I was trying to ask stuff, she ain't want to. Bitch. Your business, your front row seat got revoked. You the same person pretending like you here supporting me, but you on the phone with peanut butter and jelly, telling everything without the bread. Don't do y'all no more. Don't do y'all kind. I'll hurt your feelings real bad. I'll put your business out here real bad. Don't play with me. And for you spiritual people, I respectfully told y'all not to go there. Because, see, I call it spiritual. I ain't going to call you Christians. I ain't going to call you Catholics. It's all spiritual. There's a spiritual world. It's many gods, deities, goddesses, prophets, false prophets. I can use all the words that's in y'all book that y'all love to use, but y'all don't really know the meaning of. Because y'all be the biggest goddamn hypocrites. Beating the church stove down every Sunday. I got to do Bible study with Sister Clark. Well, guess what? You ain't call your niece and did Bible damn study in the 2 years she been going through. What she going through? But you'll be the first one to tell her you ain't gonna win nothing if you don't give it over to God. When did God anoint you to be the one to decide whether somebody win or lose, get favor or non-favor? Here you go again, stepping out your spirituality. And then if I say something, you're going to be the first one to get it. She talk about God. No, I'm talking about you. I pray to my God. Because see, after that text message exchange back and forth that I had with this individual, I ain't going to call nobody names yet. Guess when real psycho meds don't work, I will. Because y'all will make me. I will. I'm going to call you out by name. This is my second video being nice. You know, I go by in life 3 strikes you out. So if I got to come on here again and address one more person that's related to me, something they said or did, I'm going to wring you out. Hang you up to dry. Fold you up pretty. And tuck you in the drawer. There you go. Push the drawer in. Don't go there with me. You know, one of the things I hate when people going through stuff. And you got 100 people coming on the post, comment, a video, calling them, girl, you need to pray. Girl, you need to pray. Them are such blanket statements. It's like y'all are being programmed to say that to make yourself look good. And no offense to the people that said that to me, because I know some people genuinely mean it. But let me tell y'all, stop saying that. Such a blanket statement. If you have been going to church and learning and following about God for years, you don't know nothing else to say. See, now I'm finna goddamn preach. Because all gonna make me turn into the cussing preacher. Because see, my spiritual journey that's taking place since my daughter been gone has been out of this world. But I ain't got to tell y'all about it. For the Christians, you got to tell them, because if you don't tell them, ooh, she ain't gave it to God. Ooh, she ain't right with God. God ain't anointed you to decide that. Stop doing that shit. You dead wrong, sis. You wrong, sis. I see, being religious and spiritual, you should know you wrong. I shouldn't even have to come out here and tell you wrong, sis. But you didn't pick up my phone and hey, auntie. Hey, baby, I called her to say a little prayer with you. I know you probably going through so. Okay, auntie, let's pray. Hey, baby, turn to this scripture right here. Let's read this scripture. I ain't never got that. Y'all don't know how to do that as religious people. But you think if you come on somebody's post and say, just pray about it, give it to God, and everybody can say, hallelujah, she right. Nobody sent me no spiritual package, no blessed oil. Pray this prayer for X amount of days. In the morning when you wake up, do this. And the night before you go to bed, do this. But I was doing something in the morning when I woke up. I was doing something at night before I went to bed. I ain't put it on Facebook. I ain't put it on YouTube. I ain't put it on Instagram. Because the person I was doing that with, he ain't on there. They ain't on there. They ain't on there. They don't know when I go on there because they come through me. I am source to God. I am source next to God. Nobody came on my post to say, hey, read about Shango. Read about Oshun. Read about the 7 African Orishas. Read about this deity. Read about this legion of demons. Because we got good demons and bad demons too. Hey, don't get me started with preaching. I told y'all don't go there. She ain't crazy though. I'm fine. I'm all right crazy for y'all, the people in the back. So the people in the front, I want y'all to part a little aisle. So the people in the back can start coming up. I want the people in the back. Come on up here. Come on up here. Yeah, you can come on up here. Come on up here to the front. It's okay. It's all right. Let them sit down right there. The people on the short bus, line them up and bring them down the side and put them up here in front row. I need everybody in the front row to move back a row. So if everybody would just stand up 1 second, let's give everybody a minute to shuffle around. The people in the front row, can you move to the second row so my people on the little short yellow bus can get on the front row? I need to make sure everybody on the same page, because now we're finna talk about spirituality. For a little bit, ain't gonna teach y'all too much. But all you can do is come on my page and say, pray, give it to God, blah, blah, blah. You just keep using his name, but you ain't told me nothing to do. But you think you told me something to do. And in the end, you'll be, I did help you. I was coming on there telling you to pray. Is that all God told you to do? And all the years I'm going down your page, and this God, that, and girl, we got from church today, and we finna go have dinner after church. That's all you learn. I'm about to be 49 in August. That's all you learn in your 49 years on earth. Huh? That's all you learn. Huh? Which deity, which God is over the justice system? Jurists. Who has jurists in the spiritual world? Comment down below if you know. We're going to get real technical. Let's show them, did she been dealing with God? Huh? Because God anoints a lot of people to handle this before it comes to him. See that old saying where they say you can't get to the Father unless you go through the Son. Y'all missed that. Y'all missed that. But stand up, people in the back. Somebody tell me amen, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because y'all don't be comprehending what these words and statements mean. You just saying. When you pray, you can't get it answered. Let's go through the Son. What that mean? And underneath the Son is appointed people. They have to come to the Son. And the Son take it up to the Father. Stay with me now. Don't get lost. Don't get lost because she ain't got no book. Hold on. Let me show you. She ain't got no book, so I just got my coffee and a lemon because my voice is a little raspy. Because that's how I get. I'm a quiet spoken person. So anytime I do this exerting, I'm going to sound hoarse later. Like, I ain't got no voice like an old hag. Because I don't really do this. Okay? We ain't got no book this off the dome. I knew about God before my daughter left. But I really learned about God when she left. Because there wasn't none of y'all here. None of y'all Facebook people, because I didn't come on Facebook. No shade at y'all. This ain't no shade. Now, it's just talking. I did this by myself for 2 years before y'all even knew about it. And then guess what? My daughter was gone for at least a year before the people in Florida that I'm related to knew about it. But you told me about God. You brought that man's name up. I'm going to stop saying it because I don't like to say his name in vain. Y'all get the gist. I done said it enough. So you know who I'm talking about and the people who know, who claim and say this and say that and pray, sis. Sis, you got to pray. Pray, sis. You ain't gave me now verse. You ain't say, well, let me go ahead and find a verse for her. Let me go talk to pastor because my friend and my cousin and my niece or my auntie is afflicted. Pastor, can you give us something? She going through something with her baby daddy and pastor, I just need her. I ain't had nobody do that. Nobody. And all the religious people on my page, all they said was pray. You ain't gave me a prayer to pray. You ain't prayed it with me. You say you praying for me. I give you that blanket that you're praying for me. You praying for me. I give you that blanket. I'm not going to dispute that now. I'm not going to say don't pray for me and all that. But everybody ain't praying the prayer for you. But like I said in my original video, and I'm going to say it now because we was on the subject of spirituality. And if you truly been following that man in the whole spiritual realm, you know that your relationship is between you and him. You and them. Who is Yemaiah? Huh? Who is the archangel? Does anybody mention that? Who are my ancestors? We're talking spiritual. We're still on spiritual. Because y'all want to just mention them 3 letters. We ain't going to talk about him as a whole big world. That's why they say go through the Son and get the Father. And before you go through the Son, there's somebody who's already been appointed over something you're going through. What's their name? Stop telling me blank statements. What's their name? Call them out. Say, sis, pray to. Call his name. I ain't going to tell you. That's for y'all to go and learn. I'm giving class, but you're going to have to go and look it up for yourself just like I learned because y'all don't think I've been in touch. What's their name? Who over the justice system and law? Huh? Who did God appoint? They have a name. So sometimes I learned that when you ain't getting your prayers answered as fast as you want them answered, you may not be praying the right way. Because you're not following the path to go through the Son to get through the Father. And before you get to the Son, you got to do what? There's somebody else you were supposed to go through. They was already appointed over. And if they can't handle it, then they take it on up. Because see, God don't want you to bring it to him. He don't trust all y'all words. For good reason. Rewind to the beginning of this video. If I don't trust all y'all, why would you think he would? So it's a chain of command to get there, but ain't none of y'all call that out by name. Huh? Ain't none of y'all told me what color candle to get when you call a certain one out. They got colors and all that assigned to them. Hey, let's get technical. Let's get deep. Because that preacher in the church didn't tell you that on Sunday. And he ain't been telling you that in 40, 50 years you've been going there. These people are ordained, certified. Why they ain't teaching y'all this in church? Y'all better open your eyes and realize these real eyes ain't seen and learned what you should have been learning. Y'all on the false pretenses in his church. He going up preaching on quoting Bible verses only. Do you know what that Bible is? Huh? I'm going to tell you like it was explained to me on my journey. You ever wrote a research paper in school? What they teach you to do before you start writing? You got to create an outline, right? Chapter 1 going to be about this. And then chapter 1's going to have this subchapter and this subchapter, A, B, C. Chapter 2 going to be this. And then chapter 2, I'm going to talk about this, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's what the Bible is, an outline. It's not the word. It's an outline of the word. You're supposed to take them chapters and verses and look them up. There's a whole story about some of them chapters and verses. There's whole religious books about them chapters and verses in that Bible. They go way deeper than the Bible. Did you read them? Do you know what that book called? Do you know where to find them? I ain't here to tell you that. Look it up. That's what Google for. Y'all use Google for everything. But the only thing you know how to say is pray, sis. Pray, sis. You need to take it to God, sis. I got one question for y'all. Get it down below. Tell me, what do a person have to do that will let everybody in the world know when they see them, go on their Facebook page, drive their car, go on their job? What do they have to have? Is it a tattoo? Is it a sign on their forehead? Is it a shirt they need to wear? Is it a shirt? Do they need to wear a dress? Do they need to have long hair if they're a woman, short hair if they're a man? How do you know? By looking at that person and whatever information they choose to share with you on their social media, if they got God in their life. Did God anoint you to question everybody on whether he in their life or not? Y'all don't want me to call you hypocrites though, because then you're going to get offended. See, that's why I said don't go here. Because we could go here, but it's going to offend some people or a lot of people. That's not what I'm here for. This is about Keandra, a.k.a. Miss Pinky, a.k.a. Snoogie Pie, a.k.a. Sugar Lips is what her grandma called her. This is about her. All you people that want to distract and deflect, you're here for the enemy. You're here for the devil. You can't distract and deflect and deter people from my page. You want to come on, and you get in there talking about religion. This is about my baby and what's going on, the injustices that I deal with all the system. Because I've been trying to do it the right way, the legal way. But you didn't come here to hear that. Because the devil sent you here. You just don't know you're working for him. Get offended if you want to. I don't tell you where you can go. It's an unfriend button. It's a block button. Facebook give y'all all kind of controls. I don't tell y'all this plenty of time. Because I had people jumping in my inbox. Why you putting that on your page? It's my motherfucking page. You don't like it, unfriend yourself. I had a lot of people that thought when I post stuff on my page, just because they friends with me, everybody on their page see it. I don't want people seeing all that crazy stuff. Unfriend me. Your friends don't see it unless we friends in common. So how the fuck could your friends see what I'm posting? Unless you copying what I'm posting to your page. And some of them was. But then if I come and go back at you on Facebook, I'm crazy. Nah, I get crazy when I go and see, bitch, you playing with me. Quit playing with me. And yeah, I cuss a lot because I'm 48 years old and I want to. Guess what? Curse words is just a language. Curse words ain't what y'all think it is. I learned that too on my journey. You know what curse words is? I can't pay that bill. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I ain't gonna be able to go. Dang, I ain't gonna be able to do that. That's curse words. You cursing yourself. You already in a set of belief that you ain't gonna be able to accomplish whatever. You can't. That's cursing. You talking down on yourself. That's cursing to me. You trying to tell me what I can't do and what I ain't gonna do. You cursing me. Not when you say S-H-I-T, F-U-C-K, D-I-C-K, P-U-S-S-Y. It's just another part of the English language. Spanish people use them too. Buta. Hey, but y'all don't know Spanish, so they ain't cursing. It was just a word. Because y'all know bitch. But that's exactly what they said. There's people around you cursing every day. Why does it bother you, church people, spiritual people? Let me sorry. Why does it bother you? God said don't judge people. Y'all to be the same ones. Person off the street, homeless, ain't got nowhere to go. But he know the church go be open on Sunday. He try to go in the church. You say, you can't come in here smelling like that. What you doing in here smelling like that? You know that man you told me about? He don't like that. God is love. So if you ain't all about love, even when it's shit you don't agree with. I just had this conversation with somebody, even if it's something you don't agree with. Girl, you know that's good. Girl, you gonna do good. Girl, I'm happy for you. Even if you ain't speak love. Now, girl, you ain't gonna win. You ain't give it to God. Again, what shirt do I have to put a sign that say I gave it over to the Lord and he worked it out? It's a sign going across there. See the letters? It's going across. Y'all see them? How many people looking for them? You stupid. But I'm crazy? Nah, I ain't crazy. My daughter ain't crazy. She been saying this stuff for 14 years. She still ain't been. It's in DCF reports. So if you got friends at DCF or the courthouse or wherever, feel free to go on my case file. I know certain things gonna be blocked out and redacted because there's a minor child involved, but guess what? God damn it, one thing DCF can say, child protector because of CPS, whatever y'all call them, we got defects in Georgia and all kind of names. Whatever they is. Them people gonna tell you they got plenty of reports, but you know what they was filing them as immediately? Vexatious reports. Unfounded. They never went out, interviewed people. They never put my daughter on a protective watch, and I requested a guardian ad litem for her. She used to cry. I don't want to go with my daddy. Where my dad pick me up? I want my dad. Baby, you gotta go. We got this in the court. We got, mommy, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Y'all went down. I ain't bring that to Facebook. A lot of them trips and vacations that we took was to get her away. So we could not be home when he came. And guess what? He never took that shit to the court. He eventually stopped coming to pick her up. So if that was a loving dad, we had an agreement in the court. He could have took me to court very easily, and that's what I wanted him to do because I was standing up for my child. But guess what? He didn't do that until he found out we had left the state of Florida. Now I'm going to come and snatch her from her. To me, you knew what you was doing all along. You knew what was happening to my daughter all along. You never stood up for her against nobody and nothing she said. Never as a father. Garfield Crooks. I still want to see you, baby. And maybe my family thought I was crazy because I was still hopping on Garfield Crooks. But I'm really messed up over that. If somebody sexually abused your child, Because, see, for a lot of years, I was thinking it was her dad, and it still could be. I was thinking it was her dad and his wife, Tanisha, which is the ex-wife now, Tanisha. And it was, because she said it. She ain't lied. She told me exactly how the lady was doing it. She was able to describe it step by step and everything. Lay me down on the bed, spread my legs, do this, do that. But the court said I was lying. DCF said I was lying. I don't give a fuck what they say. Fuck them. That's why I said that in that video. And that's why I said it with passion. Fuck them. I ain't lie, my baby ain't lie. Now I'm putting myself out here to the world. I ain't lie, my baby ain't lie. I gotta take it bigger. Because when I did it all those ways, civilized, calm, peaceful, you said so many words the police in the court told me. If your child was abused, why you ain't attack nobody, shoot nobody, or try to kill nobody? You trying to provoke me to do that? I gotta do that in order for that to be telling the truth. I thought y'all would investigate and go question people and lock them up. No. So then I got to study police protocol and what they supposed to do. So let me tell you something. I got a lot of different hats I can wear now because this has taught me a lot. And we ain't talking about the 2 years she been gone. We talking about the 14 years she been on this earth. I done had to look up police protocol, DCL protocol, what they supposed to do when they get a report of sexual abuse or whatever through that hotline. They supposed to do this, to this, to this. But guess what? They stopped at one. They took the report on the phone. They passed it to the manager who assigned it to an investigator, and that's it. And one day that case was closed. It's done. We ain't find nothing. We talked to the dad, and he said he would never do nothing like that. He said he loved his child. Case closed. And if you take it to the court, CPS is going to come there and tell the judge that you're just doing this to keep him away from his child. Y'all don't think I should have any feelings about that? I love my fucking kids. I love my kids. My kids are my life. I don't care about y'all. I don't care about family. I don't care about friends. I don't care about no job. I don't care about material things. I care about my kids. I do everything with my kids. Every holiday, every birthday, every school function, every extracurricular activity. I'm the front row mama. I signed them up. I paid for it. I ain't never called this man for nothing. I worked a 9 to 5, got out from there, went and did my side hustle. That's before Uber and all this came along. I got 20 years in IT. I came home and fixed on people's computers, went to their house and helped them set up a computer or fix their printer. It was whatever you could do to make that extra money because I know what I had to do for my kids. I done sit around and beg family. If I did, get your ass in the comments, family, and tell me what you done for me and my kids. My family ain't buy my kids school clothes, school shoes. My family ain't pay for them trips we went on and stayed in resorts, nice hotels. We didn't go cheap by nothing. I gave them the best experience in everywhere I took them. They loved Disney. Let's get us some Disney passes for the year. They thought that was the coolest thing when I first got it. We just hop in the car to spur a dime, be sad. We ain't sitting around doing nothing. Mama, can we go to the shit? Let's go. We drive up there and come back the same night if we wanted to. I ain't have to put that on Facebook. But I'm a mother first. So I'm making these videos to show I don't need nothing. I not gotta say it, but you missed that because you're gonna find she crazy. She need God. I don't need no piece of paper. When I took my baby home from the hospital, what did y'all get? Did they give you visitation paper for you and the father when you left the hospital? See, y'all get so lost in this court system that y'all think that they got jurisdiction over everything. This your child. This child got your blood, not the court blood. When the court give blood? They got blood at the blood bank. And then y'all sit up here, y'all don't even know how to pay attention to when these laws getting changed. Y'all know family law change like every 3 to 6 months. Why? What's going on? Then it's not changing for the better. I'm doing this to bring awareness to this. I myself, because like I said, this public record, you can go down there and see how many kids got stolen through the courts. Because the court don't want to deal with it, it's easy for them to sign. Yep, that's gone. We cleared off 5,000 cases then. Y'all say, yeah, Brown County Court. Brown County Court cleared off 5,000 cases. He didn't question how they cleared them out. Because half of them people, they didn't give a fuck about them people's life and them people's kids. But they just put something in the wording that says, we rule with the child's best interest. Yeah, see, they ain't gonna do that. They for the children. Wake up. Don't text my phone. Don't jump in my Facebook messages with no bull crap. You want to challenge me on God? You want to challenge me on the law? It's not a challenge. Either you sending me some helpful information, say, hey, sis, you know you could go here and find this out. That's helpful. Now, hey, you know, if you keep going over there, yeah, he really can have you arrested for trespassing. Where by, nigga? Where by? He don't own the road. People go on your street all the time. People can pull up in front of your house every day and park in the road. Ain't a damn thing you could do. You can say, I suspect they probably gonna come back and rob me. If they ain't got that and did it, guess what? Ain't a damn thing you could do. Number 2, when I do go over there, my daughter's finding a way to contact me. Mommy, can't you come save me from this house? I done told y'all she don't go no